Social media. The final frontier. The last known landscape unexplored by man. Today, we discuss Instagram, Facebook, and all other similar but different social medias.
Oh, nice, good.
Yeah. I have to say that may have been the best intro I've ever done.
Yeah, do you think?
Well, do you think it went well?
Yeah, we'll find out. Won't
I think it went well.
we? Yeah. It's not for us to judge that, is it?
That's very true. Very, very true. But yeah, we're back, and today we're discussing, I guess, a variety of things probably, but we're mainly focusing on social media and kind of its existence, what it's about.
What is it?
What is it, and our interactions with it.
Do we need it?
Do we need it? So, social media, do we need it? All the sort of things we just mentioned there. But before we get into that, we have to go through the formalities, of course.
Of course.
So we are now obviously available on iTunes. If you're listening to this on iTunes, that's fantastic. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the link which is below, which will be irrelevant suggestions. Vice versa, if you're on iTunes and you want to watch the video on YouTube. And we're on Spotify as well.
Are we?
Yeah, we're on Spotify as well now.
Didn't know that.
So we've really branched out.
Modern technology. Yeah,
Yes, modern technology. So we've done very well. We've come a long way in a very small amount of time.
And money.
And well, particularly with a very small amount of money. Yeah, we have got a Twitter as well, which will be linked below as well if you want to write in. And we did have somebody mention something last week, I think, or the week before.
Yeah, we did. It was actually me.
You
I tweeted in.
You tweeted into the show.
You put a video out and there was a caption saying, 2 friends.
Yes.
I just want to make it very clear that
I did.
we're not friends. It's an acquaintance at best.
So you'd say it's more of a professional,
Yeah, this is purely
a mutual agreement.
once I'm out that door, nothing.
I do always wonder why your phone is permanently switched off.
Yeah, well,
You normally call
I
me.
blocked you.
Yeah, I can never call you.
Yeah, on a payphone.
Yes. So you just want to clarify that,
Just
clear
want to
that.
confirm, that's
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, that's absolutely fair enough.
And if there is going to be a retraction, then that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
no problem. Well, thanks for that. So if anybody else wants to write in that isn't Rob and isn't actually on the show with me, then that would be great as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be fantastic.
Otherwise, I'll just keep
Yeah, otherwise,
complaining.
he's very persistent.
Yeah.
He's very persistent. I think that's everything apart from thanking our sponsor, Norman's Lawns, We Mow Lawns. So thanks very much for sponsoring us. Yeah, thanks Norman, the gang. I don't know how many there are of them, but thank you.
4.
4 of them.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
they're all called Norman.
Well, good on them.
Yeah, good on.
Good on them.
Good on them.
Yeah, interesting. They found people with all the same name in a small area like that, but
Yeah, it's weird and it's strange. But
Modern
anyway,
times.
who am I to judge?
modern times.
What are crazy days?
So I guess we jump right into it. So social media.
Yeah.
Social media, probably the most, I guess, successful or prominent thing to come to our, world.
Measly little lives.
Yeah, measly lives for a long time. I don't know what before that would have been something maybe
The internet
the
itself.
internet. Yeah, the
probably.
internet. But it didn't come. It didn't start with the internet, did it? No.
We had like weird chat rooms. And stuff
Yeah.
Like that.
So the first social media platform that you used
Yeah.
would have been.
It would have been something like MySpace.
So you were a MySpace
I was
kind
a
of guy.
MySpace.
So
Not very successful, but
so talk me through it. What age were you when you first?
God knows, I can't remember.
And this, so you would have been probably about. I never had MySpace, so
Yeah.
you would have probably been
I'm trying to work that out. I honestly can't remember.
10, 11? No,
Maybe a bit later than that, I think. Maybe
no,
13.
Yeah, because I first had Bebo.
No. Yeah.
That
was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my first ever sort of dabbling with
Bebo.
Bebo, yeah, Bebo was very big in the game.
Yeah. Could you customize your page and put a song that played when people visited the page?
I
Like you could on MySpace.
I don't think you could actually.
Well,
do
there
that.
you go.
Well, MySpace was initially one of the biggest places they used to recruit like new bands and stuff
Yeah,
like that, wasn't
yeah.
it? It was much more musically
Inclined.
yeah, sort of orientated.
Yeah.
But I never had it. I never used it. I just found it way too complicated.
Really?
Yeah,
Too many things going on.
yeah. In fact, my first experience of anything would have been MSN
Yeah, I remember that one.
because
yeah.
you would just go on straight after school.
Get the chats
and,
open.
Yeah, you'd get your chats open and you'd talk to the same people that you'd already spoken to.
Yes.
And
About
you-
the same thing.
And you'd say normally sort of what you're up to, but you'd spell it WUU2.
Yeah.
Be right back was a
BRB.
common one. Gotta
What's it?
go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Later. L8.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Simple conversations. But
that, was
honest.
it. That was it, really. It was just those three.
Simple but
Series
honest
of
conversations.
acronyms.
Yeah. That was my first ever dabbling with that. And I used to sit on the desktop.
Oh, God. I remember in my dad's office. Taken away. Hello. Hi.
It's awful.
BRB. Going for me tea.
Heading off. And then I used to get quite annoyed because I would get sent to bed. Still at that age. It was kind of annoying, actually.
Oh, God.
Or maybe it was a bit... No, it would have been around that age, yeah.
Yeah.
And other people could stay on there for ages, and I'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it, Ron."
I've got to go to bed.
Yeah, which was very embarrassing. I'd always come up with something, you know.
What, every night?
Oh,
BRB for 12 hours.
but you said you were busy last. I'm heading out.
Extra busy.
Me and James are going out for a late one, actually. Yeah,
Go. Few
we're going for a few beers,
few waters and then
few pin tests, actually. But you're 13. Yeah,
few Ribenas and then
yeah.
hit
You're
the hay.
you're probably staying up in your room, aren't you?
Yeah, doing you sad.
Pathetic.
There's a world out there. Live it.
There's more to life than social media.
God, this will
How-
go nowhere.
Boy, how I was wrong. Yeah.
You can't escape it now.
You can't. You definitely can't.
Even when you try.
Yeah. Well,
You
absolutely. You can't. Well, so I'm trying to keep this in order here because, yeah, we had MySpace,
It's
Bebo,
got to be Facebook next.
yeah, and Facebook came.
And that was
I
big.
discovered
That was big.
I discovered Facebook in probably 2008, and I remember somebody else having it, and
Just you two.
yeah, it was just me and this one person.
Yeah.
It was a girl from school, and she said she had it, and I was just like, oh, it looks terrible. It's not Bebo, is it?
Yeah,
Because
it's not MySpace.
I think
is it?
Bebo was very British, wasn't it?
I didn't use it, so I don't know.
Washing it.
Washing it.
Washing it. Yeah, I think it
Washing
was.
it, Miss Money.
Well, yes, it was very British. Well, that's not even. Oh, that is British. Too. Semantics, but yeah, I think it was English more than anything else.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't recall any sort of Americans having it. I don't think. But
Did you know any Americans at that age?
no,
So-
which is a big part of why I didn't remember any Americans using it. Yeah, it all loops
That
in.
makes sense.
It all loops
Cause
in.
and effect there. We got an issue
Yes.
with cause and effect.
Yeah, it all loops in together.
We'll get back to you on that. We'll do some researching.
Mm.
Maybe I'll tweet that. When I
Yeah, tweet that out.
I'll do some research.
Get a plethora of replies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so initially it was just there. I mean, the premise of it was to stay in touch, really, wasn't it, with
Yeah.
everybody? But
After school,
yeah,
post school
'Cause
chat.
we are and were effectively the very first users of, you know, the generation that sort of took to it.
Yeah, we had it from
Yeah,
very young age.
very young age.
The guinea pigs.
We were waiting for something to sort of consume us.
Mm.
I was wondering if you imagine having something like that, like even Instagram, in the olden days, in like World War One, and
People would be coming up with some
people would be just live streaming
mad shit
from the
wouldn't
trenches. All
they?
that
Just having my toes nibbled by a rat. Lol.
bloggers.
Hashtag war.
This week, this is my new trench coat and wear.
Hashtag never again.
Do you reckon there'd be movements, sort of rebellious political
There's
movement?
no way that thing could have gone on for that as long as that.
Can you imagine?
was on. I
God.
refuse.
I just love the idea of a blogger being in the trenches. This is my army army issue trench coat today. I'm mixing it up with a new tin hat that I found on the field.
My old one got shot in.
Oh gosh.
Got shot for the shot for the hat. So.
There's a link below
Standard
about
army. Oh, I like your trench boots. Where are you getting that from?
Oh, nice trench boots. You can buy these now, Army issue, if you sign up now and join the army now, and you'll get 2 free pairs of trench boots.
This week on Gok's World War One.
Gok War. No, I can't do it. I've got nothing.
Going over the top, boys. Come on.
Well, that's what I thought. If they were live streaming, going over the top, or did you ever see the video of that guy who got locked in a club on Snapchat?
No.
So he does an overnight story of his experience being locked in a club.
Oh.
And he goes on the decks and plays all the music and stuff.
Surely all the electricity's been turned on.
I don't think so, because he was doing it and he was drinking all the booze.
Getting all the shots.
He basically live streamed his whole night. He fell asleep.
Just on his.
Yeah, he was in a club. He fell asleep on a sofa, and they left him in there. No one knew he was there.
Oh.
So you can just imagine someone doing that in sort of whatever it was, no man's land or somewhere strange like that.
Just in a puddle.
Possibly in a puddle or covered in blood.
Yeah.
With corpses all over him, draped over him.
Probably quite hard to get tight properly with your mud all over your fingers.
But yeah, and also the light would give you away.
You need a
well.
really good case, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Proper sturdy case.
Buy now at otterbox.com. That is actually a good case.
Yeah, I've got one.
I've just plugged that. Oh, have you got one?
Yeah.
Well, fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't lost or broken my phone.
You, sir, have fine taste in phone case.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
If only they were around 100 years ago.
Yeah, if only they were around. Yeah, isn't it weird as well how Nokias and everything, you didn't need a phone case. You could just smash them around.
Yeah.
Now you have to have
bloody
all the features, all the phone cases.
All the phone cases, all the extras.
It's a bloody nightmare. Logistical nightmare. So in terms of your initial experiences with the social media,
yes,
would you say that how did it kind of start out for you? Were you a gradual user?
Yeah, I think it took me a while to took me a while to be convinced that it was a thing that would take on.
So you would use it every night or every other night?
Once I was on, yeah, oh yeah. I don't know anyone who didn't.
So once you were on, oh yeah, it took full hold.
The doors opened.
Really?
I don't know. It was just, it took me a while to get involved, and then once I did, I was like, oh yeah.
So your first real addiction to social media would have come from Facebook then?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, the MSN was like a nightly thing.
Did you update your...
You couldn't not be on MSN for anything. That's weird.
It would be strange, wouldn't it? Did you update the status every day? Sort of summer 2K16 or whatever it was?
Just having a sandwich.
Having a sandwich, a sarnie.
Yeah.
I'd never used to... I don't think I had much success on Facebook. I was pretty...
lame.
Yeah, I guess so. I was pretty lame. Way too many people on there. It's just too saturated. Mm-hmm. So you then went from Facebook to Twitter.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
A big leap.
And Twitter for you still...
Oh, baby.
Still a big thing.
I've had to wean myself off that. It just consumes your life.
Still a big part of your life.
Well, I'm trying to make it not, but I do get sucked back in now and again.
Yeah, I've just never had it. I've never seen what Twitter has to...
It's just a great source of news and opinion.
So, give us some of the people that you follow on there.
Donald Trump.
You follow Donny?
Well, I used to just to mock him,
but
then I had to stop because it was annoying me too much. This was way before he was even considered
president. Really?
Me and him have had beef for years.
And ironically,
yeah,
Donny,
Big Don
could have effectively become president due to social media.
Yeah.
Due to Facebook.
I think he did it just to spite me.
Oh, you think because...
Yeah, because I used to send him tweet, really nasty tweet, you little fuck. All that kind of stuff.
Did you ever get
never get back to me.
He would never get back to you?
Still waiting.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you hate him before he was even president? Because no one really...
Well, he's always been a twat, hasn't he?
But no one's known that.
So the reason is because he's got loads of golf courses in Scotland, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he was massively campaigning against wind turbines on the coast.
And that's how it came.
Purely because it ruined. He thought it ruined the view of his golf course. So he was, in my view,
And that's how it
Stopping
started.
progress.
This is how it all started.
Yeah.
Your addiction.
So he was a little weasel back then. And he still is.
Really?
Now he's-
Ooh.
Think how annoying that is. He's now.
Watch out, Donny. You've riled up the rook. You better watch your back, Donny.
Well, he's had me on his back for years, but
You better watch your back, Donny.
They're coming for you.
Rookie's angry.
Yeah, you don't want an angry me.
He
on
wants them.
social media.
He wants them turbines.
How dare you?
Was that what you were writing?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
So, trolling.
Yeah, massively. Yeah,
On-
you could call it that because that's what it was.
Online abuse.
Abuse,
Bullying.
bullying.
Yes.
Yeah,
Horrible, man.
slanderous.
Horrible, man.
Yeah,
So,
really, really horrible
Oh, let's talk about,
stuff.
let's talk about you there. So Twitter, and then some people that you follow that inspire you. Does anyone like the Dalai Lama have Twitter?
I think he does. Yeah, I think
Does
he's
he?
quite big on there.
That's pretty cool. I don't know if he's actually a stand-up guy or not. I bought his book, believe it or not.
No, no idea.
For
What does he get up to in his spare time?
he does speeches and stuff.
Speeches.
Yeah, his book sold reused for 2p to me.
Ah,
It's all about sort of just giving the knowledge rather than the actual monetized,
the monetary value.
the monetary value. Yeah,
Yeah. Who'd win in a fight, the Dalai Lama or the Pope?
I think probably the Pope because it's just dodgy, aren't they? The Catholics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've had some training.
The Vatican. Have you seen?
They played dirty, wouldn't they?
Have you seen Angels and Demons? Have you seen the Da Vinci Code?
I've seen it.
Have you seen that monk?
What monk?
The nutcase who's got like a.
Oh, yeah, with like the chain.
Yeah, I mean, come
Oh,
on.
God.
Imagine the Dalai Lama trying to hit him with some
You'd be like, come on, mate. I
beads.
do worse to myself.
I've done worse. I actually actively do worse.
Yeah.
And whilst this whole film's been going on, I've
Yeah.
strapped a metal chain around my thigh.
So you hitting me in the face, what's that going to do?
It's actually, if anything, it's penance.
Go on, piss off.
Go on, yeah. Get out, my
One llama, go on, piss off.
Lama. Yeah. Yeah, the Dalai Lama is an interesting character. In fact, a lot of these people do use social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
You have to these days.
It's the way of reaching the world. But it's now really a place for pain and
Huh.
anguish, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, it is because all the marks.
Well, a lot of controversy. Yeah.
There's a lot of controversy, and also you always get made to look like you're not really, you're not living life properly.
Hmm.
If you follow Floyd Money Mayweather, for example,
Yeah.
the money team, it gives you a sense of sort of underachievement.
Oh, right, because you're seeing pictures of him and you're thinking, oh, God.
There's me.
They don't call me Will Money Everett.
There's me thinking I'm successful, sitting in my living room
Hmm.
with all the, the bright lights of the studio,
Yeah. Sitting opposite me.
sitting opposite Rob. All this incredible
Having a
technology.
beer.
Having a cerveza, having my
Living life.
Saturday afternoon.
But you're nowhere near.
Floyd Money Mayweather's probably making money moves.
He's looking down going, scum.
He wouldn't even look down because he's actually quite short.
And because you have to pay him to look down when you're
Floyd Money Mayweather, if you're listening, yeah, he's tiny. He's a
Is he?
midget.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really small.
He's still pretty rich, though. Isn't
Floyd Money Mayweather, if you're listening, I apologise for insulting your height. You're probably one of the greatest defensive fighters of all time,
he? One of the nicest gentlemen
and one of the nicest guys
on social media.
on social media. You're known for your gentleman-like conduct, Floyd Money
Mm.
Mayweather. So apologies. And yes, if you would like to extend a hand out to meet up or, resolve this amicably over a drink somewhere, I accept. Thank you. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way.
Gotta get your beef out the way.
I had to get the beef out of the way with the money team.
The whole team, you got beef with the whole team.
Well, they all
They've got his back, though, haven't they?
they all work together.
Yeah.
They all work together.
Very good team.
It's a very fantastic team.
Yeah.
They're very motivated.
Well-oiled team.
It's a very well-oiled team.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so there have been some sort of interesting people. So mainly Instagram is kind of my
Yep.
main
Yes.
issue.
Because pictures are simpler, aren't they?
Pictures are simpler. That's
Yeah.
very interesting way of putting it. But thank you. Yes, they are. Especially when you have an eye for them, like I do myself.
Mm.
So I got Instagram. I started out like most people do, sort of hashtagging and all this stuff, trying to get people to like.
Really, real go-getter.
Yeah.
Really getting in there.
Yeah,
I remember you spending a lot of time
Yeah.
on the Insta.
Yeah.
It's before I had it, so I had no concept of what
Yeah.
we were doing.
Yeah,
I
but
was too busy getting really angry on.
but
Twitter.
you have now joined the family.
I've joined.
Let's
I'm in.
dive into this. I love this. I love it.
Yeah. It's one of your favourite topics.
It is. It
My
is.
social media history.
It is incredible. So,
Yeah.
tell me, how long have you now had Instagram for?
Oh.
And also, why did you decide? Because you never wanted it before. You jumped into it. Tell me a little bit about that.
It must be less than a year. Maybe it's
What,
a
you've
year,
had
about a
Instagram for
year.
longer than a year?
I think it's maybe less than a year.
Were you saying to me that you didn't add me on Instagram and it's been nearly a year? Oh my God.
Well, I didn't want to add you just because, exactly for this reason,
I see.
because I knew that you'd just rip it apart.
I'd love it.
Yeah, you become more obsessed.
Hey, listen, I'm a big fan of your Instagram. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
good.
Big fan.
Why
So-
did I join? I can't really. I don't know. I just thought I must be missing out on
You're
something.
missing out, yeah. So how much do you use it? Are you heavily involved with it?
I don't post that much.
Don't post. You only post.
Quality over quantity.
quality, yeah.
Let's be honest.
So when you're on there, because I know if I'm on there, I can see a random homepage feed
Yeah.
or this discovery section, which has
Yeah.
just the most weird
Mm.
videos and photos, all
Yeah.
kind of from like the hoods in America,
Okay.
of people like fighting, and it's very
Seems nice.
it's pretty great watching.
I haven't gone that far yet. I haven't
What?
gone that far down the rabbit hole.
It's there. It's out.
I'm sure it's there.
It's out there,
I
man.
know it's there.
Yeah, it's out there.
It's mainly just football videos.
Is that what you
And-
get? I suppose it kind of shows you. I don't know why I'm getting that stuff, but yeah,
and videos of stuff being made,
nice.
which I love. Absolutely love.
Is that what you're into then?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's always quite interesting, isn't it?
So who do you follow? Do you follow anyone famous on Instagram?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you follow any models? Any Russian models?
Models.
Oh. Go on.
Don't.
Do you follow any Russian models on
No,
there?
not specifically Russian ones. No.
But models?
Should I?
Do you follow any models?
No, not really.
You don't? Does Meg go through your phone and check who you follow?
Listen.
Does she?
No. She's only just got Instagram actually.
Is she on the gram as well?
She's got it.
Oh, give her my tag. I'll add her up.
Yeah.
Let's exchange tags. Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Afterwards. We'll do it after.
Oh, great.
Yeah. She's on there. She's only on there so she can probably just to keep tabs on me.
Maintenance on rookie.
Yeah.
We don't want.
What is he up to?
We don't want this guy.
What is he up to? Nothing to fear. There's no Russian models.
Nothing.
I'm not DMing any of them Russian models.
DMing.
Yeah, you
You're
see,
using
drop that one in there.
all
You
these
see,
modern
Such
terminologies.
a modern man.
You are.
Um,
You are.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's pictures, isn't it?
So
it's
take it
easy.
in. Take it in.
I'm taking a breather from Twitter and get on Insta.
No. Nice. No, that's very nice. Excuse me while I just have to sneeze. Oh, I timed that poorly. That was my cup of tea. So that's great news. That's great news, and I'm honoured to have you on there. So I became aware of Rob's Instagram, and as soon as I started to see the material he was posting, I became instantly hooked. It was incredible. I had never seen content like it before.
Yeah.
Just the thought processes behind what was going up and just everything in general just baffled me.
It's a pretty weird place.
Like you being on there itself is just
It's
incredible.
just insane,
Yeah. So we had a discussion earlier on in the week.
Yep.
And I spoke to Rob,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought because we knew we were going to be doing this as an episode, we could go through Rob's Instagram and check out his posts. And for those of you listening, I will try and explain what they look like, but that you may have to check this out online to watch it if you do. So we'll go through them. Another thing to mention is that earlier on in the week, Rob was assigned a task because we knew we were going to be doing this, and the task was for Rob to post a picture on Instagram and to try and get 50 likes or more. And he had a whole week to do this. I
didn't have a whole week.
Well, how long did you have?
Yeah, it's about a week.
It was a week.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
and he was away. He was somewhere where there was a spa area.
I was in Newcastle.
He was in Newcastle.
Lovely Newcastle.
He was touring his new book, and he could have taken a photo in the pool. He could have done anything in the gym.
Yep.
Newcastle.
There is a picture of me in the pool, actually. It's hilarious.
Maybe we can see that.
My girlfriend said I look like a bobbing apple
I'd like
or
to.
a frog.
Maybe we can see that.
Yeah, we can see that, yeah.
And you then waited until yesterday.
Yep.
And you posted a video.
I did.
You posted a video of what we're not quite sure. We will go through that.
I thought it was pretty obvious.
But you seem to have had incredible online success from it.
Oh, yeah. Out of nowhere.
Which baffles me. So we'll jump into that. So I think now we'll just go ahead and check out what we got. So I'm just gonna get this recording for us now. Here we go. So here we go. So the first thing we can see, guys, here is the name. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
So Rookie the Chunky Cookie.
It's fantastic, that, isn't it?
Now that is really quite a fantastic name.
Yeah.
Really a big fan of that, actually.
It's good, isn't it?
So where'd you come up with that one?
So you were involved with this, actually.
Oh, fantastic.
So when we were in the basement, dark days, we'll never talk about it again. I'm sorry to bring it up.
Please.
We went to the shop with a few people, some friends.
Was I there?
Yeah, you were there.
Okay.
You were physically there.
Great. Mentally?
Mentally,
We don't know.
we're not too sure. But we went to the off license and got some
The offie, for those who know it in a less formal...
less fun. The off license.
The off license.
The official license.
The official license.
And we bought some chunky cookies.
I
and
did.
then I did.
You did.
And then it kind of just came from that. It was like, oh yeah, it's like me, chunky cookies. And then this kind of spawned from that.
So that's where it came from.
Yeah.
So you've sat on this.
I've sat on this for a while.
For years.
It wasn't years. It was
Waiting to
maybe
launch.
a year.
Waiting to launch your
And
social media.
It just seemed like
It was the right thing to do.
Rob 1 was taken. So
Is that right?
yeah.
I see.
Robert's Rook 1 was
So you couldn't use that.
couldn't use that. So went for that. Went for Rookie
Okay.
the Chunky Cookie.
Okay. So Rookie the Chunky Cookie, loved that. And as soon as
Yeah.
I saw that, I knew that I was going to be involved.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And not only was I involved, another 103 people were.
Yeah.
So that's a strong following, I'd say, for early doors for you.
Do you think?
104 people. That's not...
Keeping a record of that.
Just writing that down. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad. Yeah.
However, the balance, the ratio you've got, you're following 164.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit embarrassing. You never want to be following more.
Okay. Are you following more than?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, we deal with it. We all deal with it.
I was
But-
gonna say pretty much everyone,
But
apart from like the successful people.
but like, you know, Floyd Money Mayweather.
He doesn't have to follow anyone.
But like, so Kanye West, the only person he follows
Donald Trump.
is Kim.
Oh.
Kim Ye. Kim Ye West. Kim Kardashian West.
Okay.
And
That's his wife, is it?
that's his wife. That's his lover. Kim Kardashian West, a very intelligent woman.
Mm-hmm. She a lawyer as well,
She was a lawyer.
like a dad.
Yes, I believe she studied law as Paris Hilton's assistant,
Nice, good.
and
Very
then
prestigious.
yes, at the Hilton.
Yeah.
Yes, and then she took to fame after making sexual intercourse with Ray J. That's true.
Don't know who's Ray J.
He's a singer,
I don't know.
a
that.
washed-up has-been.
Oh.
He launched her career. They had sex on camera. It got exposed. That's how she.
Really?
That's how she became famous.
On the camera.
Yeah, that's how she became famous. They had sex.
Really?
Yeah, that is literally how she became famous.
There's so much I don't know.
That's literally how the Kardashians have any fame.
I thought it was because the dad was in the OJ trial.
Was completely
It
hearsay
wasn't really
who they are. It was
They must have been minted from that though.
They would have been minted, but that's the point. So it was
No, okay.
O.J. Simpson's lawyer daughter
Yeah.
makes sweet love to Ray J,
Shagging on the cam.
and Ray J then
Left your webcam on.
well, they actually filmed with a hand cam, I believe.
Oh. GoPro.
It was the early GoPro footage. GoPro footage.
GoPro.
GoPro. But yeah, so they that's how they came to prominence. And I don't know how she followed it up, but Ray J, after Yeezy, Ye, or Kanye West, however you want to say it.
Oh, God.
I know. After he either started dating her or got married, Ray J released a song called "I Hit It First."
I've got a Ray J.
I've got a raging.
A rage. There's a joke there somewhere.
Somewhere out there, someone's got a good pun.
If anyone knows what that is, Ryan,
tweet it in. Ray J, if you have one, please. So yeah, that's how they became famous, and now they are up there with the most followed people in the world. So we've got on Instagram the most followed people. Number 1 position, Selena Gomez. Apart from his Instagram is number 1, which I don't understand.
Well, that makes sense. They're entitled to that, aren't they?
Okay, fine, but okay.
Jesus.
But Selena Gomez has 144 million followers. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, but how many friends does she have? True friends.
That's a great point, actually. But that's completely irrelevant.
140.
If I had 144 million followers,
you wouldn't give a shit?
Wouldn't care. And if you look at the list here, majority of these people are all American. So the Americans have really got this nailed down. The first British person to come into the equation, I think, is David Beckham. Yes, there it is. Number 51. David Beckham, footballer. Other than that, Adele and Emma Watson.
Emma Watson?
Yeah, and Cara Delevingne is somewhere on there. And Gareth Bale does quite well. Gareth Bale's got only 36 followers.
Only 36?
No,
it's got more than that.
He's got 36 million.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's
a lot of pressure, that, though, isn't it?
A lot of pressure. It's rumoured, not rumoured, it's pretty much a fact that Kendall Jenner, or Kylie Jenner, I think it is, sorry, give a guess of how much she gets paid per Instagram post of a sort of, if she does a product placement post.
Like £1 million.
Well, yes, it is actually £1 million.
Yeah.
Per post of that.
There's me just giving them out for free.
Would you still stick with the quantity over quality if that was the offer that you were given?
Absolutely not. No, I'd sell out immediately. Happily.
Do you think?
Could quit my job.
Well, you'd sell out.
Yeah.
If someone was to pay you to post something.
Buy this.
Would you do product placement?
Oh God, yeah, for money, yeah.
What if I paid you to do one?
Yeah. How much?
Tenner?
We'll deal with it after.
Yeah, do the semantics.
Get the contract sorted.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, it just goes to show the world of social media has really changed. So let's go into this.
We're going to dive straight in, are we?
We're going back into it. So then the next thing, which I think is just brilliant, is your sort of tagline.
Oh yeah.
So do you want to read out your tagline here?
I'll let you do that. Go on, you do that.
You don't want to read it out?
No.
Okay. So Rob's tagline is, "This is my bio. There are many like it, but this one is mine." And if that doesn't ring any bells with you, I believe that's from Full Metal Jacket.
Correct, yeah.
It's a nod to the scene where they're
all putting the jackets on.
The troops are cleaning their rifle, and I thought that was very funny.
Thank you.
It's very funny. I quite like it.
Do you like how I've also put my website there?
Well, that's exactly what I was going to touch on next. So, rookie.co.uk.
Well, it gave me the option, and obviously that doesn't exist.
So, we'll just dive on to rookie.co.uk. It's listed for sale.
Should we buy it?
You don't even own it.
Well, I'm not going to... What have I got to put on a website?
You could put something on there.
Just be a link back to my Instagram.
Just treating this as all as a big joke, aren't you, this page?
Yes.
So that's kind of the entry stuff we've got. Apart from, of course, the profile picture.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, that one.
So if I can just get myself over there. There we go.
Look at that.
So I thought this could have been real, but it's actually not. So
you thought that could have been real?
Well, on Instagram it's very small.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
So there's a photo of you looking, I'd say, pretty upset, a bit low,
yeah,
with a cat draped over your head.
Well, you would be.
Is that why?
Yeah.
So were you acting there?
No, I think I was just a bit miffed.
Because it's a virtual cat.
It's not a real cat.
And what's the yellow thing on its head?
What yellow thing?
Well, the orange bit behind it, above its head.
I think that's just a part of my mum's living room.
Oh, right. So the cat itself has no relevance to no relation to the orange thing.
No. I don't even know what that is.
Okay. Well, I like that.
Listen, I don't read into it this much. Go on.
All right. Okay. And the flowers, they were placed there?
Yeah, we bought them specifically for the photo. Yeah.
Okay, fine. And it looks like you're watching something in the background. They're not quite sure what that is.
It could be Football Focus or something.
I don't know. It looks a bit like Countdown. It's got a sort of
Countdown, yeah.
purple bit there.
Yeah.
So great photo so far.
Thanks.
Really big fan.
Yeah.
So
it's weird. I've only got 100.
Yeah.
Followers.
Off the get go, engaging. Nothing but engaging. Everyone has their own sort of social media personality, and you've gone for the sort of jokester, haven't you?
Have I?
Clearly, you've put yourself out there as some sort of comedian. Ricky the Chunky Cookie.
Yeah.
The funny photo.
The bio.
The website.
The website doesn't exist.
Just a real jokester, aren't
listen,
you?
this is just who I am.
This is just a real jokester.
This is just me.
Fantastic. We can look at who you're following, but that may expose a few.
I don't think there's anything bad. It'd just be probably weird.
Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look who's right? So, irrelevant suggestions. Great choice. We've got a few. Who's Steve Stamp?
Oh, he's the guy from People Just Do Nothing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, he is.
Yeah, you see.
Okay, that's fine.
Come on.
That's
Give him some credit. Lots of footballers there.
Ah, yes.
Big Mo.
Big Mo.
Just friends from school as well.
Friends from school. Okay.
NASA. Probably
Nothing to report. That's anything dodgy there. Yeah. Okay, great. So let's get into the photos. We'll go through them one by one. Don't worry.
Wow,
There's
really?
22. We'll only dive into
Is this more of a lecture than a podcast?
I'm just intrigued by them, really. How to gram. First one.
So this is my first one. So.
Yes. Talk us through this, Rob.
Well, it's just a hilarious picture, and I didn't quite get that. I thought that would go down well, obviously not. Everyone knows this line.
Well, to the people listening,
Simpsons.
talk us through the photo and why it's there, and because they can't see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they're on the podcast.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So it's a picture of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons with a mustache,
Mm-hmm.
and the line is, "I like the way Schnurub thinks."
Okay.
It's that classic Simpsons line where the monorail episode where they're trying to find out what they want to spend all the money on, and Mr. Burns stands up and goes, "I think we should invest it in the power plant." He goes, "Hello, my name is Mr. Schnurub." And then Smithers gets up and goes, "I like the way Schnurub thinks."
So that's where you've got it from.
And then someone's done it in the style of those, like, campaign posters.
Oh, I see. Yes, now I see.
Oh.
So it's deeper than I thought it was.
Yes.
And
it just says at the bottom, you don't see it on here, but it just says "Vote Schnurub."
Okay, well that makes more sense. I didn't get that at all.
See?
Yeah. So there was
thought
there was
process.
more to that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's not bad. Number 2.
So we were at the.
Now this is where I think you started
What do you think?
to really find yourself.
Yeah.
So talk us through this one.
So we're at the Horniman Museum.
Was that with me?
No, it was with Meg.
You went again without me.
What do you mean again?
The hunting. We
well,
went.
no, not the
Oh,
Hunterian
right,
Museum,
right.
The
Okay.
Horniman Museum.
I apologise.
Somewhere else.
Okay.
No, everything's about you.
Okay. Apologies.
And obviously in there they've got loads of skulls and stuff.
Mhm.
And this one just looks like he's had a really, really good night. 2 nights before. And he needs
So
a
the
bit of a-
caption reads.
it says, "Got a chewy for me jaw, lad." And if you look at the picture, it's just a skull with his jaw down,
So that's
potentially as if he's had a few.
a chewy means chewing gum, if anyone's wondering.
Yes.
And jaw, literally just the
Just means
scientific
Just
version.
jaw.
Um,
And lad can be friend or
friend, mate,
associate.
and or associate. I love that one.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Do you like that, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah,
I think you've liked all of these.
No, I haven't. No, not all
all
of them.
of them.
So that was posted November 12th, 2017.
Yeah, so almost a year.
Just for context.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. Next one. Now, this is a video, and this is called Mad Little Jelly Bastards.
Yeah.
And
So it's the same place,
same place.
and there was just a little aquarium with jellyfish.
50 views on this one.
Yeah. Is that good? Is that bad? What?
50 views. And it's a jellyfish just sort of swimming
There's a
along.
lot of background noise. which is
Clearly
very annoying.
didn't have the right microphone set up.
No, I didn't.
Interesting. Moving on.
So this is a nod to a TV show.
So what is this?
So we got it's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If you ever watched that.
I've never watched it, but I'm aware of it.
Okay. And there's just quite a famous scene where two characters are staring at each other in a restaurant, and me and Meg got I bought them for Meg, so we could frame them. And it's just if you look at there's another one as well where it's the other side.
Next.
No, that's a different picture.
No, there's nothing else.
No, there is. Look, if you click, there's two pictures there.
Excuse me? Oh, you've doubled. Oh, I see. Oh, I
Yeah.
apologise.
Oh,
I didn't realise you were so advanced at such an early age.
I'm able to use
Wow.
an app.
See, I've never done that before.
As a man who works in IT, I should be able to do this.
Incredible. Oh, fantastic. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
and there's one of my friends from home is annoyed because he's also got the same pictures.
So listen out there, Mr. Atsmethy.
Yes,
Um,
that's his real name.
apologies on Rob's behalf. Please don't take any legal action.
Please, let's leave lawyers at the door.
Let's just
We don't
leave.
need to.
Let's just leave this where
We're not
it
going
is.
down that again.
Not going down that route. He's been hurt before.
Yeah.
He's been scorned before from buying copyrighted merch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the next one. Another great post. Now, this is more along the lines of what I'm into.
See, it's only got 3 likes. I think that deserves more.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You got 4.
Now it's perfect.
I do think it deserves more because I don't know how to quite describe the humour. It's quite dry. You're
It's quite
basically
subtle and dry.
you always refer to something as if it were you're very situational.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily observational comedy, is it? But what we have here, is we have a river with 4 large buoys
Buoys.
or buoys, whatever you call them.
Buoys.
Your big buoys. And Rob's written, chilling with the big boys, or the big buoys.
Doesn't quite work, the second one,
But it's good.
I guess it does kind of.
It's very funny.
Yeah, thanks. Glad you appreciate that.
I thought that was very funny.
I was a bit miffed. I was like,
Yeah.
more people should like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Put a lot of
initially...
effort into that.
I think you've got the wrong crowd on there, to be
Do you
honest.
think?
Yeah.
The Instagram crowd.
Yes.
More of a- yeah.
They're not the most...
It's not a Russian model, is it?
No, I mean, some of the captions they have, let me tell you, they're engaging.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, yeah.
engaging. So brushing through... Now, this one, 2 likes, yeah, but you get what
You get what you get with
You
that
get
one.
what you get,
That's-
mate.
That's probably my worst. post.
Terrible. I mean, I would just be ashamed of that. You must
Well,
have been...
listen, I was new to it. I was
So-
excited.
So, he's
I
put...
wanted to get the likes in.
You put a picture of a building up which has, let's say, a sort of abnormal shape to it, and you wrote Tetris Tower,
It does look like it could be.
and then you
Tetris box.
hashtagged all the lines. And really, I'm the only person that will probably get that as a joke because you use the word all the something, which
I
is
do that quite a lot. Yeah.
which is a strange thing that we seem to enjoy. And then you went even further and you hashtagged Tetris.
Well, yeah, you know, I'm just finding my feet here.
Desperate is what I think.
Desperation, pure
we're looking at.
desperation.
So you got 2 likes.
Yep.
To be honest, I think that's more than you deserved on that one.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Next one. Now this
Yeah.
is really getting into hot territory. So, this is my girlfriend's personal favourite.
Is it?
Yeah.
She likes that one.
Yeah.
Does she?
So talk us through this one, Rob.
She hasn't liked it yet.
But you have got 30 likes on this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you've gone from literally having 2 the day before
Yeah.
to this huge
Yeah.
transformation.
I broke out of
So-
oblivion.
So talk me through this whole thing and
So
what happened?
we were going for a walk in lovely Kent. The
Okay.
canal doesn't look great. Wasn't that great, to be honest. And we kind of stopped for a bit, and I just spotted a very tiny door.
Yeah.
I thought that's hilarious because who doesn't think tiny doors are hilarious?
Mm-hmm.
What's the function? What are they there for? Literally, no one knows.
That's quite true.
And I thought, you know what? What I'll do is I'll take my shoes off, put them on the knees, that old classic gag, and take a picture.
You look very happy with yourself.
I was ecstatic with
Yeah.
myself there.
Very happy with yourself on this one. So he's put new house as his I guess comment, along with first time buyer #TinyLegs. And 30 likes on that one, which I think is a really good effort.
It's a good target. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Basically 30% of your
Well,
following.
back then I would have had even less. Wouldn't I?
They say the average engagement level is around 10%.
Really?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So not easy. Not easy.
Good well done.
Next one, very dull, but 11 likes.
Well, it's very mainstream. This one, isn't it?
Actually, it's quite a good picture.
I thought it was quite good.
So it's a picture of the sea with the sun above it, some birds. It's kind of boring.
Well, there's where it is. There's like a boating lake, and you can walk around it. But obviously, from this angle, they're all people in the background. But it just kind of can almost look like they're walking.
Oh, those are people.
So that's why I've got the hashtags, because we don't. Who knows? People don't know.
I see. Oh, they are people.
They are people.
Oh, that really is a deeper photograph than
God.
on first glance.
This medium just really, really dumbs down what I'm trying to achieve.
Yeah, you're actually far more advanced than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. This was extremely clever. Very
Yeah.
clever.
Yes.
So, talk us through this one, Rob. This is
So I was on a train back from Kent again, weirdly, and managed to get my phone up because I saw this thing and I thought that is a brilliant image to kind of sum up Brexit. And it's got the flag,
Mhm.
but it's also got the CCTV camera.
Yeah.
Bit of a worn down building. You got
Yeah.
all the barbed wire essentially going around. I just thought it summed up.
Where was this? In Kent.
It's on the train back from getting back into London.
But
so-
you would have been thinking on the ball though. That was.
I saw that and I had to rush to get my phone out and be like, quick.
Yes.
But luckily I got a good shot and I think it just sums it up perfectly.
yes. Very clever.
Yeah.
And only 7 likes, which makes me think
Yeah.
a lot of your followers were pro-leave.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to think not, but maybe they just
where they were
maybe they're just a bit on the fence. They don't want to like something that's
on the geographical fence or behind,
geopolitical fence.
or behind the fence. I think.
Yeah.
So that was a good one actually. I'm happy. And this one, lovely shot there of you and the lady. Can you even do that?
Yeah, oh yeah. All the puns.
You're canoeing with your
Love a canoe.
girlfriend. Just a couple. This is quite interesting here.
It's just because she took loads of pictures and she kept doing it at really shit times, and then I got bored, and then I just started making funny faces.
Yeah, so you look a bit upset, but yeah, you are looking very bored.
Because she just takes ages, and it's just like, oh,
You've really got into your canoeing recently, haven't
I
you?
love a bit of canoeing.
You've been
yeah,
doing a
it's good.
lot of
It's
canoeing.
very relaxing.
Is it relaxing for you? Is it?
Yeah. Clearly.
Yes.
There's one more picture there you've missed.
Oh, sorry. Was it
Come
worth?
on, mate. You've not even.
Oh dear. He knows.
Oh, you're just
Oh,
you're going all over the place now.
He knows his Instagram inside out.
What's to do? I've only got 20 odd. I've not seen that before. You've constantly again. This comes back to the fact that all of these posts I've got you in mind.
That is very funny.
Because you always say that I've got no neck.
Mm.
You say that a lot to rile me up.
Yeah,
So I thought, you know what, I'll do that and we'll see that. And
that is very funny. That is very funny. I haven't seen that one.
have you not seen that?
No.
Oh, this is just a waste of talent.
Yeah. No, I like that one a lot. Okay, this is you, and that's your cat Ron.
Yes, Ronald, yeah.
So this is taken outside your flat.
Yes.
There's little Ronnie there.
There he is.
And the comment, remember Ron is always watching.
And there is another picture.
Oh.
I've just
Ah,
done a little zoomed in one.
yes. A little zoomed one, helping the viewers to see the point.
Look at him there.
9 likes
9 likes.
on this one. Could be better.
Could do better, could do worse.
Could do better, could do worse. Homer, have a cool summer. Best card ever.
So yeah, this is girlfriend got me that for my birthday. It's really good.
Oh, lovely. So had to post that one.
And it's a classic Simpsons
I
reference,
see, yes.
so
Well, that's lovely. That's really lovely.
that's not really for the audience. That's just me.
Acknowledging.
That's just me acknowledging that.
Yeah, doing your duties as a man,
Yeah.
as a boyfriend.
It's a really good card.
Here is an interesting one for me.
It's interesting for me and for you because I think you might have had a few drinks
Yes.
when you started commenting on this.
So
And
here
you
we.
went a very, very dark angle very quickly. Do you want to explain that to us?
Oh dear, I've really injured myself there.
You've done.
Did not pre-think this one through.
Yeah.
So you put a photo up, which a lovely pint, and clearly it's
Not so lovely.
it's not so lovely. You're looking very distressed.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, I can't let him get away with this. So I wrote, love this, personally. I think, actually, this was the first time I realised you had Instagram.
Oh God! So we're
This
from November to
this is
July.
why.
Oh,
This is
God.
why, because...
I managed to keep it from you for 6 months.
Yeah, and that's why, because I saw you had Instagram, and I just went wild.
Were you fuming?
No, I was just laughing my head off, because I couldn't believe you had Instagram. So I wrote, love this. Then I wrote, hey, follow back. So I'm using sort of common terminology people use within
Yeah, I
the,
get that.
the spectrum here. And then I wrote hashtag follow for follow. So I was trying to tag your photo so that it became, found on.
Okay.
And I wanted the people who you hate the most to find you.
You little bastard.
So then I wrote like for like, and that's when I started tagging hashtag Trump, hashtag far right, because I wanted everyone there to then see you and then follow you.
Dear God.
And that's what happened. So
You didn't know it was private then, did you?
I didn't know it was private,
So
and
your plan.
my plan was foiled. But that's what I did, and
I've got a funny anecdote about that picture.
yeah, please tell me
A mate of
more.
mine from home showed his mum that, and she genuinely thinks that's me smiling. And she turned around to me and went, "Oh, look at him there! Oh, he looks happy, doesn't he?" And then he basically had an argument with his going. He's obviously just not doing that. It's not a serious thing.
Really?
She's like, no, it is. He's obviously just happy.
It looks like you had a stroke, or your Popeye,
Or both.
or your Popeye having a stroke.
That was in.
Where is that?
That was in. Somewhere on the beach.
Somewhere on the bridge.
Somewhere on the bridge.
Next one, he's got his legs out.
Got me pins out. Yeah.
Snaps from the seas start, and I wrote underneath there, stunning.
Yes.
You can see that I'm just loving every second.
Trolling me now.
Yeah. Loving every second. And then
This
you
is a trip to Cornwall.
Thank you. And I didn't realise there's another one. So this is
Why
gonna...
do people not know that there's more than one picture? Why would I just put a picture of me?
Oh, there's more. There's another one.
So we went to Land's End. If you go back,
apologies.
we went to Land's End,
Mm.
and Meg just
Oh, that's Meg, is it?
pissed about on her phone.
Oh dear.
So I thought, you know what?
You're going to do a little bit of photography.
Look at that sky. Brilliant.
It is a good skill. I have to give you that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's mildly funny.
Pretty standard stuff.
Now this is good.
Yep. This is in Dartmouth.
So you've written pristine forest hashtag goblins.
Yes.
23 likes, and then I commented rock hard, which is obviously fucking hilarious. That's Rob there in his outfit,
In my gear.
looking kind of like it suits you, to be honest.
Yeah, in the forest.
I actually think that suits you.
Maybe I'm the goblin.
Maybe you are the goblin. Just checking there's nothing in the background.
No goblins, no ghouls,
No, nothing.
fairies or pixies. Or
No, that's funny, and that's a singular shot.
Singular shot. Oh,
Apologies. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's
23
not
likes?
bad.
That's not
23
bad.
likes. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, we skipped one there. Apologies. Oh, there you are.
this is up a hill in Wales.
Pronounce that for me.
You'd say Mulvama,
Oh,
although that's probably not correct.
Mulvama. So Jen Dodd 92 has commented under there.
Jen Dodd 92.
The third picture is my absolute favourite.
Yep.
Once again, I have not realised there's more than one.
Jesus.
20 likes. You're stood up a climbed mountain.
Yep.
Let's cut to this. Oh, that's the third. No comedy value there at all.
Well, listen, not everything's comedy value. I did a time lapse of the
Oh.
going past.
Moving on from that one.
Move on. Get back to it. Come on.
Come on. And this is a postcard that you wrote for me, isn't it,
It
Rob?
is, yeah.
And we've been through this one.
We've been through this, yeah.
Thanks very much for that. That's very kind.
That was my death haiku that
I just
did for
realised
you.
that I had my address on there, so
Oh.
I'll
Whoops.
have to breeze
Got
over,
you.
have to breeze over that one. Oh dear Lord. And moving on to this one, we have Rookie, the Chunky Cookie, and then you've put drop us a pin, lad.
Yeah. So I thought that was quite funny just because
That is funny.
someone was giving me an address and I just zoomed out and carried on zooming. I thought, how hilarious is that if you gave someone a pin, but it was actually just on Google
That's
Earth.
very funny.
Yeah.
14 likes funny.
14 likes funny. I think it's better than that.
Mm.
But who am I to judge?
Yeah, I liked it. I was one of the members who enjoyed that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I did like that.
Well done.
Not a bad effort. Ron
Back round 2 for Ron.
Ron
He's
again.
always there. He's
Always there.
Never lets his guard down.
This was a good one.
This is a good one. This
14
Yeah.
likes. So talk me through this one.
So it's a hotel in Newcastle. The same one. I've been a few times now.
Local.
And as everyone does, as soon as you get into a hotel room, what's the first thing you do? Take your trousers off.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what?
Does no one else do that?
You said that with such
Conviction.
conviction.
Doesn't everyone else do that though?
What's the first thing you do? Take your trousers
Take
off.
your trousers. Is that not the first thing you do when you go to a hotel room? Right, you know what? I'm going to take my khakis off.
No.
now. Yeah, well, I do.
Mental.
Just got to let yourself in
So
the
you've
room.
got a flat aesthetic there. You're not actually in those, are you?
No.
No. Okay. Just to
I'm on a
confirm.
diet, but I'm not going that well.
I could actually probably put your face in that for you if you wanted.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
Tell Megan then.
Bring it up.
Well, listen, Meg, can't argue with that.
Meg, he's looking pretty.
I can eat whatever I want.
He's looking
now.
fantastic.
Let me eat again.
So this is a good photo. I like this.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people did. That was very funny. Second to last one, I believe.
Yep.
No comment. No.
Yeah, I was trying to. I don't know. I got a bit bored of it by then.
You just posted that.
I just posted it.
You just
Fuck it.
pixelated image.
Get it out there. See what happens.
Pixelated image of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was actually from me and girlfriend went to a show, and the people on the stage took a picture of the crowd, and we were in there.
Oh, that's you there.
So for a birthday, I did one of me and Hare and put Hare as a picture of us as Pixel people.
Oh, that's very nice.
Happy birthday.
The pixel people.
Pixel
6 likes. Could have been better.
Could have been better. You know what? I didn't really put the effort in,
Yeah.
so fair enough.
Fair enough. You now realise you get what you put in.
Yeah, yeah.
Which takes us to our final image, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. The image that became a video that Rob was assigned to make this week. This is what Rob came up with. Let's give it a watch.
It's playing again.
What is that? I mean, honestly, what is that?
What do you mean?
I can't believe that's what you went with.
Well, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
It worked, didn't it?
So you wrote, "The love flows both ways."
Yeah.
And yes, that is a cardboard cutout of David Beckham.
You'll see in the background.
My girlfriend also hates me. Cats, true love, help me. Quite a few comments, but 657 views.
Yep.
And 126 likes.
People love that.
The people absolutely love that.
They love it.
And I don't know why.
You hate it.
We discussed it briefly. You were mentioning you have a large Turkish fan base.
Yeah, so I realised that without my profile being public, there's probably only going to be about 17 likes, 18 likes.
On the 10% rule.
And I was really trying to get in for that 50. Big 50.
Yeah.
Big target to get.
Yeah.
And then you text me saying, well, why don't you make it public? And I thought, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then for some reason,
You went viral.
within about half an hour, I'd gone viral, and over 110 people. Looks like they're all from Turkey, for some reason. I've liked it.
You've gone viral. Did anyone comment from Turkey?
No one commented from Turkey.
No, one comment.
No, that's all.
For
That's
sure.
all just friends.
So the Turkish people love Rob,
Yeah, big in Turkey.
clearly.